My girlfriend said, "I need a break to find myself." I replied, "Take all the time you need." Then I used our concert tickets and took her mother instead. Her self-discovery ended when she saw the photos from the VIP section. I, 28 male, am sitting in my apartment right now, completely at peace with what just went down. My ex-girlfriend Sienna is currently having a meltdown in her car outside, but that's not my problem anymore. We'd been together for 3 years, thought she was it, the one. We moved in together last year, split everything 50-50, had our little routines. Every Sunday we'd hit the farmer's market, Wednesday was trivia night at this dive bar, and we had this tradition where we'd save up for one massive concert experience every year. This year, I'd scored us VIP tickets to see The Weeknd, $800 each, meet and greet, the whole package. Her favorite artist? I'd been paying them off for months. 2 weeks ago, she drops the bomb. We're having dinner, I'm telling her about my day, and she just goes quiet. Then, I need a break to find myself. I literally stopped mid-chew. What? I feel like I don't know who I am outside of this relationship. I need space to figure things out. The cliché hurt more than the actual words. Like, couldn't she have Googled a better breakup line? Is there someone else? I asked. God, why do guys always assume that? This is about me. Here's the thing, I'm not stupid. Her phone had been face down for weeks. She'd started going to a new gym, buying new clothes, staying late at work. The signs were there, I just didn't want to see them. Okay, I said. Take all the time you need. She seemed surprised. Really? You're not going to fight for us? You just said you need to find yourself. How can I argue with that? She moved out the next day, went to stay with her friend Kendra. But here's where it gets interesting. She didn't block me on anything. Still had me on Instagram, still texting me random stuff like we were buddies. Hope you're doing okay? The weather's crazy today, right? Like she expected me to just wait around while she found herself. Update 1. So remember those concert tickets? Yeah, about that. Sienna's mom, Lorraine, called me 3 days after Sienna moved out. This woman has been like a second mother to me. She taught me how to make her grandmother's lasagna recipe. Helped me pick out Sienna's birthday presents. The whole deal. Honey, I'm so sorry about what's happening, she said. Sienna won't tell me anything, just says you two are taking a break. That's about right, I said. Well, that's ridiculous. You don't just throw away 3 years to find yourself. I raised her better than that. We talked for an hour. Lorraine mentioned how excited Sienna had been about the concert, how she'd already picked out her outfit. That's when the idea hit me. Hey Lorraine? Random question, do you like The Weeknd? Are you kidding? I'm the one who got Sienna into him. Blasted Blinding Lights so much she had to become a fan. How would you like to go to his concert? VIP tickets, meet and greet, the works. The silence lasted maybe 5 seconds. Then, are you serious? Dead serious. The tickets are already paid for, might as well not waste them. But, won't Sienna be upset? She's taking a break from our relationship, not from her mom having a good time. Lorraine laughed, actually cackled. You know what? You're absolutely right. When is it? This Saturday. I'll be there. Update 2. Holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. So I picked up Lorraine at 4 p.m. This 53-year-old woman looked absolutely incredible. Leather jacket, designer jeans, hair done up. She looked cooler than I did. Ready to rage? She asked, climbing into my car. Did you just say rage? I have TikTok, sweetie. I know the lingo. The concert was at this massive arena about an hour away. The VIP experience started at 6 with early entry, exclusive merchandise, and then the meet and greet at 7. Let me tell you, Lorraine was living her best life. She bought a tour hoodie, got a cocktail, and when we met The Weeknd, she played it cooler than any 20-something there. You're even more handsome in person, she told him, and he actually blushed. We got our photos, professional ones from the photographer, and a bunch on our phones. Lorraine insisted on getting one where she's pretending to whisper in his ear while he's laughing. It's actually an amazing photo. The concert itself was insane. We were literally in the front section, close enough to see every detail. Lorraine knew every single word to every single song. At one point during Save Your Tears, she grabbed my hand and said, "Thank you for this. I haven't felt this young in years." Here's where it gets good. I posted an Instagram story from the concert, Just a video of the performance, nothing special, but I made sure Lorraine was visible in it, having the time of her life. My phone started blowing up immediately. Sienna's friends, our mutual friends, everyone was watching. The texts started rolling in. Bro, is that Sienna's mom? LO Savage. Wait, weren't those tickets for you and Sienna? I posted another story, this one of Lorraine and me with our VIP lanyards, captioned, "Best concert buddy ever." Then I posted the meet and greet photo on my actual feed. Lorraine looked like a total rock star in it, and I captioned it, "Sometimes the best experiences come from unexpected places. Thanks for an amazing night at Lorraine Styles." Yes, that's her actual Instagram handle, and yes, she has more followers than me. 20 minutes later, my phone rings. Sienna. I declined the call. She called again. Declined. Then the text started. "What the actual hell? Are you serious right now? Those were supposed to be our tickets. Why is my mom with you? This is so immature. Call me back now." I turned off my phone and enjoyed the rest of the concert. Lorraine saw me silence it and patted my shoulder. "Good for you, honey." Update 3. I woke up to 73 text messages, 31 missed calls, and my apartment building's buzzer going off. Most of the texts were from Sienna, ranging from angry to pleading to angry again. Some highlights. "I can't believe you'd do this to humiliate me. Everyone's laughing at me. My own mother? Really? Can we please just talk? This is so petty. I still love you. We can work this out." The buzzer was her, obviously. I looked out my window and saw her car parked outside. I didn't answer. Instead, I called Lorraine. "Morning, sunshine," she answered. "I'm still on a high from last night." "Glad to hear it. Hey, just a heads up, Sienna's pretty upset." "Oh, I know. She's been blowing up my phone since 6 a.m. Apparently I'm a traitor who chose sides." "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems between you two." "Honey, you didn't cause anything. My daughter decided to throw away a good thing to find herself. Well, while she's looking, I found a great concert experience. She'll get over it." Around noon, Sienna managed to get into the building, probably followed someone in, and was banging on my door. "I know you're in there. Your car's outside." I stayed quiet. "This is really immature. We need to talk about this like adults." Rich, coming from someone who needed to find herself. I saw Derek's story. "I know you're home." Derek's my neighbor. Guess he posted something that gave me away. Mental note, block Derek. She stayed out there for 20 minutes, alternating between knocking and guilt-tripping through the door. Eventually, my other neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez, must have said something because I heard Sienna apologize and leave. But here's where it gets really interesting. That night, I get a text from my buddy Callan, who works at the same company as Sienna. "Dude, you need to see this." He sent me screenshots from Sienna's Instagram stories. The ones I couldn't see because she'd apparently finally blocked me. She was at some rooftop bar with a group of people, including this guy Trey from her gym. The caption read, "Surrounding myself with people who understand growth." But the best part? In one of the photos, you could clearly see Trey's hand on her lower back. Posted the same night she was begging to talk to me. I forwarded the screenshots to Lorraine with no comment. Her response, "Wine tonight? My treat." Update 4. The entitlement really jumped out this week, y'all. So I'm at the grocery store, minding my business in the cereal aisle, when I hear, "Seriously? You're ignoring me in person now?" Sienna, with a full shopping cart, looking like she'd just come from the gym with Trey, probably. Hair in a messy bun, wearing the Lululemon set I bought her for Christmas. "Oh, hey," I said, reaching for my Lucky Charms. "That's it? Oh, hey? You humiliated me in front of everyone I know, and all you have to say is, oh, hey?" "What would you like me to say?" "An apology would be nice." I actually laughed. "For what? Taking your mom to a concert? Those were our tickets. We planned that together." "No, I planned it. I bought them as a surprise for you, remember? But then you needed space, so..." I shrugged. Her face went red. "You knew how much that concert meant to me. And you knew how much our relationship meant to me. Guess we both learned something." "You're being cruel." "I'm being practical." The tickets were non-refundable. She stepped closer, and I could smell the perfume I bought her last Valentine's. "Baby, please. Can we just talk? I miss you. I miss us. Maybe I realized I already knew who I was, with you." "And Trey?" Her face went white. "What? How do you? Small world, lots of mutual friends, nice rooftop bar by the way. That's not, he's just a friend. Cool, well I'm just a guy buying cereal. Have a good one, Sienna. I started walking away, and she actually grabbed my arm. You can't just walk away from 3 years. You did. I asked for a break, and I gave you one, a permanent one. She followed me through the store, making a scene. This is so typical. You never fought for us. You just gave up. Fighting for someone who doesn't want to be with you isn't romantic, Sienna. It's pathetic. I never said I didn't want to be with you. I need to find myself outside this relationship. Your exact words. By this point, people were staring. A staff member approached. Is everything okay here? Fine, I said. Just leaving. I paid for my stuff and left. Sienna didn't follow, but I could see her through the window, probably telling her version to anyone who'd listen. Update 5. This is where it gets absolutely bonkers. So I'm having my usual Saturday morning coffee when I get a text from an unknown number. Hey man, this is Trey. Can we talk? Trey. The gym bro. The just a friend. Mr. Rooftop Bar hand on back. Texting me. Who gave you my number? I replied. Sienna. Look, there's some stuff you should know. Against my better judgment, I agreed to meet him at a Starbucks. This absolute unit of a man, probably 6'3", built like a CrossFit instructor, sits down across from me, looking uncomfortable as hell. So, he starts, Sienna and I have been involved. No kidding. But here's the thing, she told me you guys were already broken up. Like, 2 months ago. Said it was mutual, you were both seeing other people. I pulled up my phone and showed him texts from Sienna from 3 weeks ago talking about our weekend plans. His face went through about 5 different emotions. That lying little... When did it start? I asked. About 6 weeks ago. She came on to me hard at the gym, said she was finally free to explore what she wanted. I thought she was single, man. I don't do the homewrecker thing. And now she won't leave me alone. She's at my apartment constantly, telling me she loves me, planning our future. It's been 2 weeks since she supposedly left you. She's already talking about moving in together. Sounds like a you problem. It is, but I thought you should know the truth. And also... He looked genuinely embarrassed. She keeps comparing everything to you. The concert thing really messed her up. She spent 3 hours crying about how you stole her experience and turned her mom against her. Lorraine made her own choice. That's what I said. And she lost it on me, said I didn't understand loyalty. The irony was delicious. Trey continued, she's also been telling everyone you're abusive and controlling, that you isolated her from her friends and family. What? Yeah, man, she's painting herself as some victim who finally escaped, but then she's also trying to get back with you? It's weird. He showed me screenshots of her posts in some Facebook group about surviving narcissistic relationships. I was floored. Why are you telling me this? I asked. Because I'm done with the drama. I'm blocking her after this, and I figured you deserve to know what she's saying about you. Maybe screenshot these posts in case she escalates. We actually ended up talking for another hour. Turns out Trey's not a bad dude, just got caught up in Sienna's web of lies. He told me she'd already been through 2 other guys from the gym before landing on him. The self-discovery was really just her trying to upgrade while keeping me as a backup plan. Update 6. The extinction burst arrived right on schedule. I'm at work when my boss calls me in. We need to talk about some concerning messages we've received. My stomach dropped. Sure enough, someone had sent an anonymous email to HR claiming I was harassing an ex and creating a hostile work environment for female colleagues. The email was obviously Sienna. She used phrases only she would use and mentioned specific details about our relationship. Fortunately, my boss knows me well. This seems personal. Want to explain? I showed him everything. The texts, the timeline, Trey's screenshots of her Facebook posts. He shook his head. Get a restraining order. This is escalation. That afternoon, I got a call from my landlord. Someone had reported that I was running a drug operation out of my apartment. Again, anonymous, but the caller mentioned specific details about my unit that only someone who'd lived there would know. Then my mom called. Honey, why is your ex-girlfriend messaging me on Facebook saying you're having a mental breakdown and need help? The woman was spiraling hard. I'd had enough. I took the afternoon off and went straight to the police station with everything. The harassment, the false reports, the defamation online. They took it seriously, especially the workplace complaint that could have cost me my job. While I was there, guess who was in the parking lot when I came out? Sienna, sitting in her car watching the building. "Are you following me?" I asked. "I knew you'd try to turn this around on me," she said, getting out. "Making me look like the bad guy, when all I wanted was some space to think." "Space to date Trey, you mean, and whoever else from the gym." "You don't know what you're talking about." Trey told me everything, the lies, the timeline, all of it. Her face crumbled. He called you? Met with me, actually. Showed me the Facebook posts too, surviving narcissistic abuse? Really? You took my mother to that concert to hurt me. I took your mother to the concert because she's a goodson who deserved a fun night out. Unlike you, she's actually been honest with me. This isn't fair. You're right. It's not fair that you cheated, lied, tried to keep me as a backup plan, attempted to get me fired, and are now stalking me. None of that is fair. A police officer came out right then. Perfect timing. "Ma'am, is this man bothering you?" "No," I said, "but I just filed a report about her. She's been following me." The officer looked at Sienna. "Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave." The look on her face was priceless. She got in her car and peeled out. Final update. It's been a month since the break, and life has never been better. The restraining order went through. Sienna had to appear in court, where she tried to spin the whole thing as a misunderstanding. The judge wasn't buying it, especially after seeing the evidence of her false reports and stalking. She got a no-contact order and has to stay 500 feet away from me, my home, and my workplace. Lorraine sent me a text the day after court. "I'm sorry for everything she put you through. You deserved better. P.S. The Weeknd follows me on Instagram now." Yeah, apparently she tagged him in so many posts from the concert that he actually followed her back. She has more clout than her daughter now, which is hilarious. Trey reached out once more to let me know Sienna had shown up at his gym crying, begging him to take her back. Security had to escort her out. She's banned from that gym now too. The best part? Last week, Kendra, remember, the friend she was staying with, messaged me. "Hey, just wanted you to know I kicked Sienna out." She was bringing different guys over every night and lying about everything. "I believed her story about you until I saw those court documents she left out. I'm sorry for judging you without knowing the truth." So now Sienna's living back with her parents. Lorraine tells me it's not going well. Sienna's angry at her mom for betraying her. But Lorraine's not having it. "I told her straight," Lorraine said over coffee last week. "We still meet up sometimes. You don't throw away a good man to find yourself and then get mad when he moves on. You made your bed, now lie in it. Alone, apparently, since you burned bridges with everyone. As for me, I'm good. Started going to a new climbing gym, joined a book club, and honestly, I'm enjoying having my apartment to myself again. No more drama, no more walking on eggshells, no more wondering if she's actually working late or at the gym with some random dude." The concert tickets were the best $1,600 I ever spent. Not because of the revenge aspect, but because it showed me I deserved better than someone who'd throw away 3 years for a journey of self-discovery that was really just an excuse to cheat. Oh, and the Lucky Charms I bought that day at the grocery store? Best breakfast cereal choice I've made in years. Turns out Sienna hated them and never let me buy them. Now I eat them whenever I want. Sometimes the best revenge isn't even revenge. It's just living your best life while they spiral into the consequences of their own choices. Edit: for everyone asking, yes, Lorraine still has the concert hoodie. She wears it to her yoga class every week. Absolute legend.